Hello everyone, welcome. This is Kempachi and today we're gonna talk about Rise of Kingdoms. Today we waited so long. We wanted so much. Here we are. We got the Sun Tzu Prime. We're going to check his skill details. We also have a new infantry ready, Ivor. Everything against David. I know. Well, if you like my videos, please do not forget to subscribe and like. If you did that already, get ready. Let's get into it. Welcome back, people. Long awaited commander, most wanted Prime series commander, Sun Tzu Prime, ladies and gentlemen. At first glance, his kit looks good and solid. Let's inspect him. Active skill flute formation requires 900 rage, which is great due to his entire kit based on how quick you use your active skill in order to get more. We will see them. Well, skills start with single target and deals 3k smite damage factor. This is the most damage factor we get from single active skill. But there is more. When you reach 900 rage, this commander immediately gains military sage effect for 5 seconds, which this line means before you launch your active skill, you will have this effect. It says immediately. So you're not going to wait, that effect takes place at the next round, which many skills bonus or effect works that way, but the wording say immediately, so you will have this effect at that turn. While this military sage effect allows you to hit AoE. When you're dealing smite damage to enemy troops, this commander troops also deal 20% of his smite damage as fixed true damage, up to 2 enemy in a fan shape area. This makes me think this. Is it only works for Sun Tzu active skill? I mean, it says you will enter this buff stage, and when you're dealing smite damage to enemy troops, this commander troops also deal AoE. So does that mean if you hit with another smite damage, which let's say you are using William Wallace or BUQ or Liu Che as a secondary, when those commanders hit their active skill, does this AoE proc again? Probably it will, but that's something we all should think about and see it when he lands. Because if it's like that, this means Sun Tzu will hit AoE all over all the time. This also brings this idea too. If procs from another smite damage commander active this AoE too, oh my, I mean it's going to be AoE paradise. For example, Liu Che or Bai Qi procs from their respected skills on the screen. If not, it's not great, yet not bad to be fair. I mean, it's a small AoE damage factor. It says AoE deals fixed true damage, which means it won't gain any effect from buffs or debuffs from any extension and hits exact number in calculation. True damage was not a success on archers, but this is just a part of AoE, so it's look not bad. But this skill didn't reveal his true power. Believe me, if that AoE procs works how I described, it will be a busted one. But we will see it with the tests. Also, I have enough heads to max him. When he drops, I will max him no matter what and will test him, so stay tuned. Next one, War for Peace. It's a stat skill yet with too much stat. 25% march speed, and if he is in the field troop, he gains 20% health and 30% attack. Wow, that's insane. 50% total stats and 25% march speed. That is a lot of stats on one single skill. I love it. I mean, this is insane. Third skill is Price Strike. Again, if he is in the field troop, he gains 20% defense. Oh my god, he gets every stats now. With this, you get total 70% stats. It's crazy. Moving on to the skill, if Military Sage effect is active, effect from active skill, by the way, this commander troops deals 10% more smite damage, which it will affect Sun Tzu active skill too, since we get that effect immediately. So it will affect our Sun Tzu's active skill. That's cool. You will hit more single target damage. Also, 50% chance to deal instance of smite damage for every basic attack by 400. Can be triggered once every 3 seconds. So this is an interesting skill too. You will enter Military Sage buff stage, and if you proc this at the first second, you might have a chance to proc this twice during Military Sage buff. Also, if that Military Sage effect works how I described at the first skill, this will also trigger AoE. because it is smite damage factor. Damage won't be high due to 20% of that damage counts, and it's true damage, so attack or anything will increase that, yet you will fire off so many AoEs during one single military sage buff stage. It's not even over. This military sage effect includes all of his skill set. Fourth skill, Myriad Maneuvers. You get 10% less damage, he is getting more and more tankier along way too with these crazy stats, and gain 20 rage every enemy troop that takes fixed true damage from military sage effect. Which means if you fire off your AoE, even with the small number, you will generate so much rage. It's a rage engine with 900 rage requirements. It might be faster than Huo kind of skill cycle. This is not even finished. You deal 2% more damage whenever you gain rage for the next 5 seconds, and it stacks 5 times and reset the timer each time you get stacks. I mean, I'm keep repeating myself, I know, but if that AoE works how I explained, you will deal 10% more damage most of the time during fighting. Expertise skill is a bummer, it adds only 10% to your AoE and nothing more. They could have added some more here, but it is what it is. Alright, before you decide, I have to say this. He's not a game breaker at paper until the tests. I know. But if you are using 2 infantry marches, I believe he has a spot on that roster. I mean, Sun Tzu, BQ or Sun Tzu Liu Che will be the pairs. Also, William Wallace can be his pair due to not break the BQ Liu Che super march. I mean, I believe that is a super march. So, I don't know, you can choose that. I also will try every combination to find his peak spot. But let's go. He's good. He is good. He is good. And if he is going to be like what I explained, he will be great. Now, the second commander review. Ivor the Boneless. Terrifying Viking, he is a rally commander. His active skill, hit 3 target AoE, 2.5k damage factor, and for the next 3 seconds, he gains 15 rage per second. Looks like we have a rage engine commander roster this time. AoE is fun shape, but I don't think that was necessary. Would have been better if he was a single target with higher damage output like we used to have, yet here he is, and CPU Amelionis pair. Second skill is again pure stat 1, he gets 10 health, 30% attack and 20% march speed. Not bad, not bad. CPU already have good health stats, so won't be a big issue having a less health stat than Sun Tzu. But it is what it is. Now this is the skill makes him interesting and a cavalry hater. If he is leading rally attack, he gets 10% less combo attack damage. Just with that, we see he designed for David counter for sure. Also, when he gets hit by basic attack, he insta-procs smite damage by 200. This is kind of an anti-swarm mechanic for him, but it's not over. If that damage received as combo damage, this march gains 10% all damage for the next 3 seconds. No, not over yet again. This effect can be triggered up to 7 times per second. That means if you swarm this rally with anyone deals combo damage, you will buff this rally. It has to be combo damage because that effect triggered by combo damage, so other marches only got the damage factor, they will get hit by this damage factor, but the combo damage will also buff the rally. So he may gain 70% all damage with blink of an eye. But also this effect can be triggered once by one enemy troop per second. Yet again, combo damage deals its damage over time, so like I said, if you don't be careful enough with that, you might give this rally a huge damage buff, and it has only 2 seconds cooldown. It's crazy, it's looking good. To be honest, that's a anti-swarm rally for sure, and he deals lots of damage around him. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Fourth skill is basic rally survival skill. 10% less normal damage, which again strike to combo garrisons, and when he gets lower 50%, he gains extra 5 normal damage reduction. Expertise again hates cavalries. 20% smite damage increase is perfect. More smite, more damage, of course. Infantry deals 10% more damage to cavalries. Lilith takes the bar up so high and wanted to kill David without hesitation. He also gained 30 rage per second whenever he hits with smite damage, so when he procs, he will gain additional rage regen. To be honest, he's pretty good, but of course can't tell for sure. I mean, he has one unique skill, but it only aims cavalry garrisons. So I don't know if that's enough for him to get expertized. This is up to our dear rally leaders. I'm only interested with Sun Tzu. To be honest, I'm a field fighter, so I don't care, but it looks good, and rally leaders will decide that. Oh, he doesn't have bad skills for field, by the way. He only loses his third skill, but I never liked to use rally commanders on the field. We will see how he performs on the field without skill, so when the testings comes, we will see how he performs. Well, this is all about commander reveals. Oh, before I forget, here both commander skill animation. I mean, they look pretty cool. I mean, it's that Ravens coming to target and Sun Tzu's fire bombing. It's looking good. It's looking good. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope this will help some players. If you liked the video, please consider subscribe and like. If you need more, check out the channel. You might find more you want to know. I have and will have more videos. Check out the channel and stay tuned. See you next time. Ken out.